Hey, we are connected through cooking. We have been talking about, you may have seen the stories that this year is the 30th anniversary of the Friends episode where Rachel makes the trifle meal and the pages are stuck together in the cookbook.
Yeah.
So she mixes the shepherd pie with the trifle.
With the trifle, yes.
So we are starting this today with Jonathan Skinner.
Yes.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning, Janice. Good to see you as well. Yes. So quick shout out, HelloFresh. Sent us basically the recipe and the ingredients for this.
Make it a little easier for us.
Make it a little easier, and thankfully also sent this dish here so we can actually keep them separate,
all right,
when they're in there as well. But basically, we're going to start out with the shepherd's pie this hour, and like you just saw some of the ingredients here, we're going to start out with our vegetables. We already got the pan a little warm here, so we're going to take some carrots here, throw these in.
Now, are you a chef at home?
So what I tell people, my wife and I, we sort of do 50-50. You know, so whoever,
like
has the time and the energy, if you're dealing with two kids, you go in there and, start cooking everything. So that's how we basically do it. So with this, like I said, we're going to have some vegetables, some carrots. This is a little celery that we chopped up here. Then you're also going to have,
so most of the time consuming was cutting up all the vegetables.
Basically, yeah, so far, yeah. So it wasn't too bad. We have some onions here. One of the things about a lot of these meal kits, though, is that you get more than what you actually need sometimes, which isn't a bad thing. But here, I think I may have had too many onions, so we're just going to put about half of this bowl in.
Okay.
Yeah.
He washed his hands, by the way.
I did, by the way, yes. That's why everybody knows. Yes. Yeah. Brian, I did wash my hands, yes. And so we'll put those in, a little salt and pepper as well, just to season. We got to have some seasoning here.
So this is going to take a little bit because you want them to get soft, I guess.
This will, yes. So this will take a little bit here. And then once all of that is done, we're going to mix that in here a little bit. Once all this is done, then we'll mix in our meat that will go with the shepherd's pie, of course.
Okay.
So they actually come in sort of like a pack like this.
Yeah.
And so we just put it on this plate here, sort of try to keep it separate from everything else.
All right. So that's going to take a little bit to do.
Yes.
And have you ever made a shepherd's pie before?
I have not. So full disclosure, I'm not actually big on ground meat as well. So shepherd's pies, things like that, I'm not the biggest fan of. However,
but he's
every now
playing
and then,
along today.
I'm trying to. But yeah, no. But this is going to be. This looks like it's going to be pretty good. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty good.
You might be like, well, what was I thinking?
Exactly.
I might like this after all.
And so, like I mentioned, so once we get done with this, we get done with the meat as well. That's going to cook in there. Then we'll be able to layer both of these here. So you'll have the one side with the shepherd's pie that'll be this side here, and then this side over here. After it's done baking in the oven, the shepherd's pie cooking all the way through, then we'll be able to put in the trifle, which will be the sweet side. So it's real interesting. Did you watch that episode?
Yes, I loved Friends forever watching it. But the different thing about the Friends episode, for those of you who remember, there was no divider.
Right.
It was all mixed together.
It's all mixed together, you know. And because they were such good friends, they did.
They were very nice.
They were very kind to Rachel about the whole situation. But yeah, so this is going to cook down some more as we go. And like I mentioned, we'll take all these ingredients, we'll put them in there, and then we'll put them inside the dish, and then we'll go from there.
All right, so we're going to let these finish up, and we'll start cooking the meat. In the next hour in Good Day Extra, tell folks what you're going to do.
So Good Day Extra, we're going to do the dessert, so that trifle. So it's going to be a little bit easier. You're just going to have to sort of layer the different, the lady fingers that they have in there, some custard, some of the jelly, or the, I forgot what you call it. It's like a raspberry cream kind of thing.
It's going to go on that.
Yeah, it's going to go on that, and we're going to take this right out of the oven and just layer those on top.
Okay.
Side.
Now, the one thing we don't see here is shepherd's pie is covered with mashed potatoes.
Yes, and so I'll also be mashing potatoes for the next hour or so as well. So we'll get those mashed potatoes done. We'll put all that on top of here, throw it in the oven, and then we'll be good to go, Jen.
All right, then hopefully at the end of Extra, we will have these two incredible smash ups here from the 30th anniversary of the episode of Friends.
Yeah, and it's already smelling good.
It does smell good. All right, Jonathan Skinner.
Hey.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back after these messages. Back in a moment.